All right, let's dive into a quick lesson on a word that trips up so many people, suggest. By the end of this, I promise you're going to feel way more confident using it. Okay, let's kick things off with a little test. Can you suggest me a good place to eat? Hmm, what do you think? Does that sound right to you? Be honest. You've probably heard this a million times, right? Maybe you've even said it. Yeah, if something in your brain went, wait a minute, you are absolutely right. It's a super common mistake, so don't feel bad about it. But the good news is the fix is really, really simple. So let's get into it. Okay, so here it is, the golden rule. If you can just remember this one thing about the verb suggest, you've basically cracked the code. This is the key to, well, everything. So what does suggest actually mean? It's all about offering an idea or a plan for someone to think about. You're not offering a person. It's like you're putting a little thought bubble out there for everyone to see and consider. And this slide just lays it out so clearly, doesn't it? The big mistake is trying to connect suggest with a person, like suggest me or suggest him. Nope. What you want to do is connect suggest with an idea or an action. It really is that simple. So here's the bottom line, and this is a great way to remember it. We do not suggest people. Just burn that into your memory. The moment you're about to say, suggest me, stop yourself. That one little trick will make a huge difference in how natural your English sounds. All right, now that we've got the main rule down, let's get practical. I'm going to give you 3 super easy, totally foolproof patterns you can start using today. Seriously, after a little practice, you won't even have to think about it. Okay, method number 1. This one's a classic and so easy to use. Just take your verb suggest and follow it up with an ing verb. That's it. So you could say, I suggest baking a cake. Or maybe, my friend suggested having a party. You see that pattern? Suggest plus an action with ing. It's direct, it's simple, and it is always, always correct. All right, method number 2 is, believe it or not, even easier. Just suggest a thing, a noun. No complicated grammar, just suggest, and then the thing you're talking about. So in a meeting, you might hear, Peter suggested a good plan. And think back to our first question. Instead of suggest me a place, at that restaurant, you can ask the waiter, can you suggest some spicy Chinese dishes? See the difference? You're asking for the dishes, the idea, not asking them to suggest you. Okay, method number 3. This one is your best friend when you want to suggest that somebody else do something. It's a great little structure for giving advice or making a plan for a group. For example, you could say, I suggest that you take part in the meeting, or Peter suggested that we go to the new restaurant. That little word that is the key. It sets up the rest of the sentence perfectly and makes it clear who should do the action. Okay, enough with the rules, right? Theory is one thing, but let's see how this all clicks together in a real, actual conversation. Let's imagine a couple of friends are trying to figure out what to do. So one friend might kick things off by saying this. And boom, right away, you can see our third method in action. Suggested that we go. A perfect, natural way to start. So they get to the restaurant, and what do you ask the waiter? This. Can you suggest some spicy Chinese dishes? And there it is, method number 2. You're asking for a noun, a thing. But then the other friend remembers something and says this. And what do we have here? Method number 1 suggests not eating with that ing verb. How cool is that? All 3 methods just flowing together in one simple chat. It really is that easy. Okay, let's do a super quick recap of the most important stuff. Just the key points you need to walk away with. Honestly, it all boils down to this. Number 1, remember that golden rule. You suggest an idea, never a person. Got it? Good. Then you just pick one of these 3 super simple patterns. Suggest plus ing, suggest plus a noun, or suggest plus that. That's the whole playbook. You can totally do this. So now the ball's in your court. Time to practice. I've got a little challenge for you. What's one thing you can suggest to someone today? Try using one of these patterns. The more you use it, the more natural it'll feel. Go for it.